Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Wednesday. I suppose, honestly, at this time of day, there is a reasonable chance it is the evening for you because you are in Europe. Well, nonetheless, welcome. Whatever time of day it is for you. Today we are going to be playing Classic Hardcore. Oh, and we got loads of people dying. Somebody just died. I think they were Ultra Paradise. I have gotten a new toy. It's a Tamagotchi. Maybe it's not the most exciting thing to announce to a Twitch chat that's here to watch you play World of Warcraft, but I'm very into my Tamagotchi. You know, honestly, it's a classic version, so like, it's 2004. Probably the audience that was really into the Tamagotchi in 2004 wasn't exactly the same audience that wanted to play World of Warcraft, but I don't know, I feel like there can be some nostalgia overlap. Alright, let's read this letter that I got from a quest giver that I gave some skins to in my last play session. Hello again. I just wanted to drop you a note that things are fine here in Feathermoon Stronghold. I've managed to make several new pieces of leather items, thanks in no small part to the help that you gave me. I had some extra bits of leather left over, so I thought I'd send you something extra for all the help you've given me. If you ever buy Stronghold again, be sure to look us up. Your friend, Pratt. Nice. Alright. Let's see. So I have moved my chat to being like visible when I play the game. You can't see it, it's invisible, but it's in this area. My Twitch chat. I have to say, good morning, Songvale. I have to say it does cover some UI elements that are important for me. How is Agatha this morning? I feel like I've already talked to you, Songvale, about you. Let's talk about Agatha. Oh, sweet kitty. Good kid. It is the morning. She is excited. Somebody has just signed in named Vindrick, and for a moment I did this double take because I thought it was you on Kindrick. Alright. So we got Badlands Quest, we got Feralus. I think maybe we will reattempt this Feralus quest. You show her where her food is? Zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. So I'm debating doing a shell swap on my Tamagotchis. But I have to watch a tutorial to see how dangerous it is. If it's dangerous, I might not risk my beloved Tamagotchis. But I saw pictures, somebody like took the pink part of the pink land one and put it on the sky one that has like the extra pink accent pieces, and that's very cute. And then I was like, I don't know about the purple and green together though, but then someone pointed out that like it looks like an eggplant. And I'm like, okay, now the like pink land, yay, good job, Agatha, good job eating. That's how I feel when Haruko, my ferret, decides to eat food. I'm like, yes, eat more. Your sister is huge. She understands the assignment. You are small and very, very active. You do not understand that we have to eat food. Um, anyway, and like the pink land one, I don't quite get pink with land. Like it doesn't go good, but like eggplant where it's like a little vegetable that you're holding, that would be super cute. So, like, I feel like both devices would improve for me if I swapped them. Yeah, I agree that it kind of has, like, a fruit quality, but I just... Yeah. And, like, in fairness, I don't know that, like, the totally pink device says sky to me, although their version of sky is more like girl daydreaming about cotton candy and unicorns. Which, like, I don't think I've ever actually met somebody who does that. That's, like, such a stereotype. I don't remember that being a thing. But, like, maybe that happens with kids younger than, like, my memory goes back to. I'm not sure. Um, but, like, the pink together was still very cute. It was very cohesive. I liked the colors next to each other. They were, like, good hue and saturation matches. Um, and I think the eggplant with the little growth things is very cute. So I'm very into this idea. Some Tamagotchis, it's very non-destructive to, like, open them up and shell swap, and others it is scary. Um, so I don't know. I will have to see. I'm gonna watch a couple. No, Birdie. Goodbye, Birdie. Um, um, watch a couple tutorials and see if it's like, no, it's like 3 screws and you don't break any glue and everything's fine. Um, or if it's more involved and, like, basically if I have to, like, pop glue, I I will be a little bit more worried. I think if I wanted to, like, switch to a totally different shell that doesn't have, like, the plastic front, I think then I probably would have to. Um, but since it is, like, 2 official Tamagotchis where I could just, like, move, like, the plastic is the same on both for the little screens, so I could just leave it on there. I think it could be fine. Anyway, that has been my Tamagotchi discovery this morning. It reminds me of when I was playing Neopets in the morning. There was a couple of weeks where I would wake up and, you know, I'd do a couple chores and then I would make coffee and sorry, I'm trying to find a better spot for my Twitch chat. I would wake up and I would make coffee and, like, play Neopets for a little bit in the morning. Um, and managing the Tamagotchis feels like that. No, sorry to hear that, Olderman person. I like the chat up top a little bit, I think. However, it partially obscures the death alerts, which are also a big part of my this is a social experience feeling. That's true. There's F's. F's for F's Godwin. Oh, weird. So y'all can't see it. Actually, can I drag this off? So, like, for some reason, this text is, like, really big in this window. Very strange. I'm gonna fix that. My font size was set to the biggest one in that tab, and I'm not sure why. Yeah, it was set differently for a different tab. I think this is where the Escort the Chicken quest is. We are going to escort a robot chicken. We have to protect him from, Yetis. Speaking of chickens, alright, time for the chicken lore, guys. What chicken lore do you have for us today? The Borbs are disinterested in the nutritional value of barley. Well, that's not great. Oh, actually, maybe it's not Yetis. No, there is Yetis here too. I was like, maybe it was gorillas. I am sorry that... Ooh. Level 52 going down. I'm sorry that the Borbs do not respect that they must eat. Last time we played, I bought a bunch of whole roast chickens to feed to my cat, and I noticed when I played the next time that I had accidentally vendored. Yeah, honestly, that might have been their 16th attempt. The person who died in Alderman was in a group with somebody who is in my guild. That's not good.
Not ready yet. I can't do that yet.
Alright, so what we need to work on here is some aggro management on the part of my pet. And we will go ahead and get another bear. To get any insight into the situation, they were leaving, and the dungeon was over, and the mage went back a different way from my guildmate, who was a rogue and was stealthed. And, my pet is on passive. Well, that would explain a lot. Thank you so much. But yeah, basically it was time to leave. It is teamwork, thank you. It was time to leave the dungeon, and mage decided to go their own way, and you know, it's one of the few times in life where intelligence should not pick their own way. You should just follow the shady guy.
I can't do that yet.
Not doing good at the aggro management.
I
Can't quite remember what I think before I had aquamarine. I could not use aimed shot, I think, was the trick. This moonlight feels very special. But I think the last time I was here I determined that there was not anything special about it. Agatha's electric ball is stuck, and she has given me a distressed meow about it. You have to save her friend. Tungville's cat has a little electric ball that zooms around the room. And, maybe this is just trying to alert me to the fact that the cave is here. Right. No aimed shot. That's what we learned. I swear I just saw someone bouncing. Oh, they must have killed this. There is somebody over there. I was concerned they were running away. That's true. Elune calls to me to end Yetis. I do want to move quickly, as ideally I don't want these up or respawning. Everybody watching, I'm playing on a laptop with the touchpad mouse. I use the numpad for, oh no I don't. Not in Classic. In Classic I am reliving my clicking experience of my youth. And so y'all just have to accept that I'm gonna, you know, these buttons I will probably push. If I can reach them, like really getting up to 6, I'll go ahead and push it. Otherwise, most likely, I am going to... Oh, you know what? I bet that druid is going to start this quest, and I'm not going to be able to get to do it. That's frustrating. Don't do it, druid. Let's do it together.
I can't attack that target.
Oh, we love electric ball friend.
That ability isn't ready yet. Not ready yet. I can't do that yet. Yes.
F to a string. I am not sure what Poro Quemado is supposed to mean, but like to me it stands out as chicken, that, like chicken, that, or what, and Mado might be window in Japanese. I don't know. There's something about chicken windows going on in my head. Oh boy. Alright, this is not ideal. No, shoot. Okay.
That ability isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. Not ready yet. I can't do that. Not ready yet.
Alright. We're okay. We're gonna be fine. You're gonna leave these behind. We're gonna prioritize what we need to here. Feed Melody. To get the mana back. Chicken is gonna fight this. Shoot. That's not what I wanted to have happen. We are still okay. But I'm very tense. I don't have, like, loads and loads to say. They're greens, so I should be able to handle this. It is just a matter of not having been playing loads and loads of hardcore lately on this character. But we are okay. I'm gonna go up here. I will try to drink some more water. Get some mana back. This chicken has no fear. This chicken is a robot. I initially thought it said hunting robot, but it does say homing robot. Somebody asked if anybody needed the chicken escort. I know it will spawn. More, but I don't quite remember when. Man, it is hard to talk when you are, like, worried. Worried about your own survival. Alright, what do we got? We got gorillas coming from in front. I'm gonna take this one. Oh my god, the chicken just kept going. Chicken? I mean, I guess that's fine. But, like, because you're not gonna die. But we, I guess we're just gonna leave the apes on the road and keep going. I think it's gonna spawn more, though, so I'm a little bit concerned about that. I guess we're good. We just got to skip that. Okay. They did leash.
Can't do that yet.
What? The chicken just kept running and I failed it. Well, conveniently, I have a guildmate. Yeah, the chicken died and or just got really far away, I guess. So, we're gonna redo it. Oh, hey. So there is the guildie right there. Cool. Blood elves killing folks. There are those ones, well, those were high elves, I guess, in Ashenvale. But yes, we can work our way up to, someday when we're at 60 to the Plaguelands area and see the blood elves up there. Oh my god. Knolls. I think the retcon maybe was just that they were Horde rather than that they were Alliance. But honestly, the more I've learned about like how High Elves and Blood Elves are treated by the Alliance, the more I'm like, I think it's actually totally fair that they decide to leave the Alliance. Like, completely fair, really. Cool. My cool was, this guildmate that is now in my party wants to do, wants to do, another quest that I have. Oh. Guess we're actually gonna go do this other quest first, because the Horde folks are doing the chicken. They are taking the chicken, yeah. But in a way, you know, they're helping the chicken too, and that's good. Oh boy.
Let's still recharging.
Holy frick.
I need to get closer. I don't have a target.
Yeah, the feign death like scares me, and I clicked the frickin' button. Like I knew it was coming. I initiated the yeah. You know, I didn't like the black one at all for a long time, but it felt like the right one for this character, which I guess like in hindsight it's a drizzed character, right? So like a black cat makes sense. But I'm really liking it for this character. Usually I like the white ones. I remember that I took the white tiger originally like when I played in actual vanilla, and I forever wished that I had taken the spotted one, but I could not afford to buy another mount. These four flames are named for the cross-quarter festivals, and I think that's great. Songirl says, can't remember which one she wished she had bought, or if it was just the phenomenon of never being happy with whatever one picks. Yeah, fair. This guild is awesome. Like, they're chatting about their roleplay characters and items they're getting for their RP MOG or whatever. I, you know, don't appreciate their original name, and all that, but I'm just a PG person. The original name was not very PG. Um, but um, I do like the Gill Chat. I'm gonna back read in the chat here just a second. Bought the buff colored one because it's flavor text. Agatha attached to screen. The buff colored one actually was not available in original vanilla. I don't remember when they added it, but it came much later. There's a quest there that I'm missing, so I will have to come back. I admit, running through a new area, I feel a little bit overstimulated right now with trying to follow guild chat and Twitch chat and also not run into stuff. Agatha. Well, at least when you drop a stitch, you only have to go back one row, right? Giant Guardian.
I am no good, Bright Ranger. I was supposed to be watching over my little friend, Shay, and somehow she got away from me. I'm not all sure what happened, really, but last time I saw her, we was walking through the ruins just north of here. Everything was going fine, but then I turned around and she was gone. Now I just can't quite figure out what I should do here. Got any ideas, Bright Ranger? I'm awful worried. Hey, how about you go look for Shay? Your legs can travel faster than mine.
Please remember, everybody, that if you strafe, it will not daze and knock you off your mount and blow you. Strafing is key. How did she, like, was it, like, on one of your cabling? Like, why is it so much worse this time? Alright, Beal-10 Essence. Pulled things so far apart that it ran down the column. Uh-oh. How many inches do you think you've lost? Oh, no. I thought she just, like, knocked it out of your hands. I'm sorry. I feel like that really feels like it's blocking my view. Think about it. Moving it back somewhere. This person is going very, very fast, and I am not sure play the game in the same way. I would like to walk through these ruins. Not sure, since it's the part where the cables cross over each other, I'm not sure which it went down to. Crossing it makes things really hard to judge. Oh, shoot. I'm always surprised that, like, you can lose things down in a line, because it seems like if you make it in a row, like, it should wreck rows. But then the fact that you can go back and, like, pick up loose stitches is always surprising to me also. The worst warrior has died in the ruins of Doomhowl. Sorry to hear that. I love that these flames all have appropriate names. They're not appropriate names. I guess I have no idea how appropriate they are. I just love that they are the cross-border days. I think that's cool.
Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready yet.
I 100% think that, especially early vanilla Night Elf lore, was done by somebody who was into, like, Wicca, probably specifically. Woohoo! You didn't have to do that much work then. That did not take you very long to fix it. Nice. How much left do you have on this strip? I have 1, 2, 3, 1 more. Five of 7. Well, you are still more than halfway there. One of the rare platforming moments in World of Warcraft, especially in vanilla. No! Dang it. Does regulate mean moosh? The time to moosh the kitty? No, I won't die. I just am being left behind. We have picked up somebody else that appears to be on the same quest. So we are going to have 1 more person, which will make it all the safer. I do see that yellow dot up on my minimap, so there is that other quest that he's recommended we do where we escort the Night Elf back to the Giant.
Not ready yet. Visibility is limited.
And down into the pit of harpies.
I can't do that. Not ready yet. I can't do that yet. That smells ready.
I don't seem to have... Oh, here we go.
It's too far away.
I had this moment of like, oh no, did I delete this item? The Equinix monolith stands silently among the ruins. What could it be holding? Holding the energized stave is almost impossible. Its power rumbles through your body. You reach out to the cold surface of the Equinix monolith. A small door opens, allowing you to reach in and take the artifact inside. Beams of light fill the area around the Equinix monolith. The moment the artifact is removed from the monolith, you feel the energy in the stave begin to fill. Woo! Melody leveled up! Agatha is a good kitty, but both kitties, or all kitties, know that only one hand is half of love, which just makes us feel low. The knitting does look fun, doesn't it? Oh, I am so glad you found me. I must admit, I'm a bit lost, but isn't this a beautiful place?
May the stars guide
Do you think you could help me find my way back to my friend Rockbiter? He was supposed to be watching me, but I do have a tendency to wander off now and then. There are just so many things to see, and I get so distracted. There is one thing that will always work to get my attention, though. Inside this chest, you'll find a bell that is very precious to me. I love the sound of it. You have my word. If I wander off, all you have to do is ring it, and I'll come running back.
a sharp enough.
All right. Here we go. Oh, okay. I was not expecting her to genuinely just run off. Be like, oh, these trees are nice. Songville says she remembers when she found the brazier with the quarter day names when she first knew that Silver Sickle hadn't invented their holiday names, or at least not all of them. It was neat to see where they came from. Wow, that you ring a bell. I know. She is ADHD kitty, I guess.
I can't do that. It's too far away. That ability isn't ready yet.
trees are wonderful. Let's stay focused. Doggo says she may still see if Shimmer is feeling good enough to draw while she watches stream. That sounds fun. This escort quest is almost over. I apologize for the silence. I just don't want to be the reason that somebody dies here, as I am in an area that I am not familiar with. Oh, here you are, Rockbiter. I'm sorry. I know I'm not supposed to wander off.
I'm so glad you're back, Shay. Please don't ever run off like that again. What would I tell your parents if I lost you? I was getting worried about you. Thank you so much for bringing Shay home. What? You say Dispel will work when Shay runs off? Well, how about that? Since you did so much for me, here you go, Bright Ranger.
Thank you very much. Let's see. Headed back. I feel like from the dialogue that she's supposed to be like a child. But I will say it is certainly an elven choice to like let an actual child just go off into the Feralus. Oh my god. Okay. Big rare spawn. Just like let a child go off into the woods with this giant. Yeah. Like, at least put her in the woods with a cat. Just, like, sent her into the woods with a rattle and said, have fun. No, Knife has died in Nomergun. Off to 60 has been offed at level 10. click the 3 little buttons, the top right of the chat area, and see if you can do it. It might be something that I can only do in my stream manager. That is Ree. I don't know if you can do it just as a viewer. I am sorry. I think there is a way to, like, make it so that the screen is almost taken up with my whole stream, and then the chat's still over on the right. Well, okay, so I guess I have power tools, and that's how I'm doing the pinning.
I need to get closer. Out of range. Not ready yet. I can't do that yet. Not ready yet. That ability is. I can't do that yet.
Yeah, I'm using power tools, and the power tools one works. Chicken time, chicken time. Power Tools is like... The main reason I got it was because it lets me resize my windows, so like I can click and drag, and I'm gesturing with my hands. But I have, like preset window sizes, so I can drag them to specific areas of my screen and they will automatically resize, which is really great for like having a YouTube and Discord and a video on without having to like manually resize all the windows all the time. It's very convenient and I like it a lot.
I can't do that yet. Not ready yet.
The chicken is running again. Chicken just does not care. Windows 11 does have some like preset ones, but like I tried to use them at work and like they don't have the layout that I have kind of designed for myself. Power Tools was great because I could design whatever I wanted as my layout. And I at least did not find... So, my guildmate here is explaining that if new spawns don't aggro onto the chicken just keeps running. And, the chicken just keeps running. Chicken has changed its mind and decided to fight. Yeah, it sounds like they do have to aggro onto the chicken, but that was weird because the chicken was going to fight and then just, like, kept running. Yeah, the chicken just ran through. That time it was not my fault, for sure.
too far away. I need to get closer. That's it.
That was weird, but we did it. I am frustrated for you. Is it only happening in Rebel? Weird. I wonder if it's like, I don't know, like certain brushes take more processing power or something? Man, it is not going good in Nomergan today. That's annoying too, because it's like, at least for me, when I want to sketch, I do want the pencil texture. Well, today at work, my first task will be dishes. And then some computer tasks. What's your day looking like, Songvale? You want me to make you another schedule? Songvale says she's gonna try to do a first read through on the sample that she was sent before the power was out. Oh, that's right, I forgot the power was gonna go out to your place. Can you... I think you should download the sample so that you can be working on it while your power is out. Personally. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, you can work on your own project during that. once I step off the boat, I'm gonna stand up and go to the bathroom because I have to say all of a sudden I really need to go. Oh, I guess it's a power outage, not an internet outage, so like your battery will die, won't it? Yeah, that makes sense. Soon, friend. Well, I hope you get back as soon as possible because I would like my friend to be around. Honestly, I feel like I don't know, on the one hand it's like it's power. Like they should prioritize getting it back up ASAP more so than like a game server, but also at the same time like it's the middle of nowhere and who's going to enforce it if they're bad. All right, I will be right back after a bathroom break. Guess who's back? It is me. It is crazy how quickly it logs you out, I have to say. Woo, I'm back. Plug in my laptop heating. Fan noise. Really quiet. I prefer. Alright, so I think what I learned from that experience, that person was nice, but I think doing group content while streaming in unfamiliar areas is maybe not the play for me. Just because I can't read the quest text, I don't really get the time to look around. It's very challenging. So we might stick to some solo questing. I also feel like, as much as it feels like I can watch the chat really well, having it pinned to my screen the way that it is, I feel like I can't see the game. So I might have to go back to putting the chat on another device or on another screen. Yeah, I'm not feeling like this is working for me. But I'll play with that another time. Alright, we got turning in this one in Booty Bay, and the staff in Equinix. So, like, this one specifically, I would have really liked to muse about the lore while doing it, instead of, like, speedrunning it. So I think learning things about myself and my playstyle, and that is totally fine that I wasn't wild about it, in my opinion. Now we just know for the future. So we are going to return the sparkling stone and the stave of Equinix to Troyes, Moonbreeze, and Feathermoon Stronghold. I think this was the one where their friend was missing and the gnolls had killed them. I'm not 100%, but I think that's what was going on. Foods. This feels like it should be a food, probably because of the icon, but I guess it's not. Feed him or her this fish. Troyes, I think, was up in this tree. I need to grab more drink. And other supplies we need to stock up on. I don't think so. I think we're doing okay. How is the audio, by the way, Songvale? I feel like the mic isn't in the exact same place, or maybe I'm not in the same place. No, this was the one where we were looking for the friend, so I'm not sure about the earlier part of this staff quest. Unfortunately, it's just been too long. I would like to do Feralus again, and we'll look forward to having another ult this high up. little less crisp than usual. Okay. Maybe a little closer. How's that? A little bit better? We'll see if this is better. I moved it a little bit closer, but it's not knocking into my shoulder. All right, cool. It also could be that like I'm not being as careful to speak as clearly, because there is a level on which I am trying to do that, that I just was not able to maintain while I was focusing on not getting myself and other people killed. I am glad you have returned, Bright Ranger. I am happy to hear of your findings.
Farewell.
I have been reading since you left, Bright Ranger. This stone you have found is called the Morrow Stone. While I am not entirely sure what its purpose is yet, you can be sure that it is something of great significance to be hidden away inside the Equinex monolith the way that it was. I will continue my studies, and I hope I will be able to count on you in the future, Bright Ranger. Thank you for all of your help. I wonder if this quest ever continues. I am deeply interested in this lore. Okay, so we can turn this into Booty Bay. I think we turn that into Booty Bay is probably our next move. I think the ironic thing is, like, even though I just said, like, while streaming, it's really not ideal for me to try and do group content. I feel like the next thing I want to do is something else that is group content. So, we might just have to get it done.
Good luck, friend.
Songbill says, does it make any does anything other than the names make it obvious that the obelisk braziers are related to something seasonal? No. I would say that I didn't notice anything. Beyond maybe that the monument was called the Equinox. Now, granted, those four things were not equinoxes or solstices, but it reminded me of the Wheel of the Year even more because of that. I don't know what the significance of Morrow Stone might be. I don't recall having read anything about a Morrow Stone or something like that before, but it makes me want to look into it. Feet by 40. Okay. I don't want to use this yet because I think I'm going to upgrade a lot of these things shortly, except for maybe these pants. But let's see if we can get this chest upgraded first. I think I'm going to ask for a carry on... Morrow Stone feels it could have something to do with uniting all the energy of the year into something of the future, and that is interesting to me. Yeah. Yes. I like that idea.
How may I help?
But yeah, sorry, I'm just responding to guild person who is coming with asking about some different quest things. I want to do more questing with night elves in vanilla. I feel like night elf questing in vanilla is probably going to get me a lot deeper into this sort of slice of life understanding that I want to have. Whereas in Kata, I think it was about the plot, right? It wasn't about the world. So yeah, Songville says that she needs to retrain herself to live in the moment for vanilla again. Yes, and I feel like that is what hardcore vanilla really helps me to do. Like, you know, we've talked a lot about the strife of, like, I do want to be up in, like, the new beautiful zones and following the lore and all of that, but only classic, and usually just classic vanilla, but sometimes just classic can let me be in the moment. I feel like the mood is also generally more accepting of that, although occasionally you do find people who are, like, min-max speedrunning it too. Yes, just fixating on number go up in vanilla, unless it's like weapon skills, is not... I don't know, because like getting excited about progress in vanilla is very, very satisfying, but you have to be interested in like the journey also. If you just want to see number go bam, bam, bam every 20 minutes, you will get really frustrated. People in guild chat discussing better ways to do fishing because it's boring. And so I explained to them that fishing is like real life fishing. It's for looking at the scenery and chatting or listening to a podcast. The gameplay itself is not riveting. Yeah, I think fishing is again similar to like vanilla, where like the point is yes, you have some kind of goal, but like working on the goal is what you want to do in an evening, not achieving the goal. I have to say, I am really liking the RP people in this guild. I feel like the person I was running with, they weren't an RP person. They weren't bad, but they definitely were like, let's go, let's do this. And they were very competent, but they wanted to play the game very competently. But I feel like there's lots of people who have like full sentence conversations about lore and what we would now think of as transmog, but like they're thinking of as RP gear and all of that. I need to remember that I have found a new social group and should log in and hang out with them. I have gotten a message from my friend. It's a white ooh, that looks great. I like your Worgen, friend. This is very cool. One thing I'll float out there. This hasn't worked out as well with the Steam Deck because I feel like I was using it more and you were using it less. And also, ideally, we would both be doing more art all of the time. But we could consider a halvesies purchase of a, like, strong drawing device if you are interested. I feel like what I got from the picture is Worgen, but also because of how long the neck would be, impacting the pose, and maybe the, like, slight roundness rather than the sharp elongation. I'm seeing Worgen mixed with Knoll, but I also think it could just be a stylized Worgen. Maybe put together a list of maybe put together a list of things you want or do not want, like features that you want or things you think would be annoying about a drawing device, and we can see if we have similar wishes. It is quite forward, but I feel like the neck there is quite long. It kind of reminds me of, which I guess your art does kind of do this, so like maybe that's fine, but like when you look at a drawing that's like a portrait and it's anatomically correct, but you realize with how much of the neck you can see, especially like if they didn't draw the shoulders, but they've drawn like the neck connecting to the body, that either like their collar, what's that called? Collar? The neckline is like either very low or it's the clothing is not relevant to the image. You're just drawing the body. And so I think it's like it's so long that it makes me think either it's a little bit too, I mean, maybe I'm wrong looking at the Worgen, like looking at the Worgen model in my head. Maybe it is really that long. But it seems like either they, yeah, it just seems like it's connected. It's not connected to the shoulders, or the shoulders should impede part of my view of the neck. Tauren are like that too, though. They have quite long neck situations. I'm gonna double check that I put both my Tamas with the sitter. No, I did not, so I have to remember. Oh, he's cuddling with a teddy bear friend. Oh, so cute. I have to remember that my second Tama is not with the sitter yet because I think it is very close to growing up. And I want to get to see that before I go. I very well might just be wrong about how long their neck actually is. Or maybe it, for whatever reason, I'm interpreting it as being even longer without the shoulders being visible. The male Worgen model is my preferred one between the two, though, I think. The animations have never been, like, totally perfectly my wishes, but I... am losing my train of thought. But I like the model. I like the potential poses for the model.
Interesting.
Well, if it isn't Bright Ranger, it's good to see you again. I cannot express my gratitude enough for the help you've given me in my invention work to date. What can I do for you today?
Right.
Oh, you're the great savior of OOX-22/FE. I can't even begin to express my thanks for your assistance. My homing robot series needs more development, but your recovery have saved me countless hours of extra rebuilding time, as well as many gold pieces in manufacture costs. Please take your choice of any of these items I have. Thank you again for your generous assistance, Bright Ranger. My robots and I are in your debt.
Now even less absorbent. Chain link towel. Let's see. I think chain link towel is quite funny. But these probably sell for more.
Be seeing you.
Thank you again for your generous assistance. You know what? More people should tell Drizzt that. Drizzt needs to hear that. His heart needs that.
What's on your mind? What's your bet?
So cool that this guild is actually full of role players. He is bat at game. Oh, it is 11. Well, I will probably stay on stream until these quests are complete. But I do have to be walking to work in 1 hour from now, and I still have to get ready to go. So there's your warning. I was going to be done in 15 minutes. I suspect we will not be done with these quests in 15 minutes. So at the longest, we probably will be here another 45 minutes. But hopefully not, as I do have to get ready to go to work. If you can hear chirping, it's me caring for my Tamagotchi. Songvale, are you able to... Thank you. Thank you for doing that before you left. Thank you very much, Longvale. Oh, awesome. Well, I'm glad that we are able to get things done.
What can I do for you? Light request.
I need to get a webcam, just not for my face, but so that y'all can watch me do Tamagotchi on the flight paths. I wonder if anybody would watch Tamagotchi streams. Now I kind of want to do Tamagotchi streams. Cute. Look at them play. Oh. Going around. I guess I keep thinking that you can see and you cannot see. Welcome back. We are still in flight to the quest location. Did you have more coffee? Oh, that will be sad. Well, you know, if you get it in your head that you really want to leave town. Although, if you don't come today and you go tomorrow, then you will be annoyed that you have to come to town twice. Which, admittedly, if we don't get my car fixed on Friday, might be your experience for Saturday. We should have a discussion about my car and the winter part-time job. I don't know if I should say what it is, because I think you'd probably be able to figure out, like, within a few locations of, like, where I am if I specify what my winter job is. I think the challenging thing is that at this point, well, I don't know, let me go see if the thing to your PO box has been the Tamagotchi to your PO box has been delivered. It says it's out for delivery, so it is not out yet, but it will arrive. It will arrive to your PO box today, but obviously you will have to ask for them to sort through the pile if you go today. I guess, I don't know. I want it to be important that Half Moon is a thing. But if you would like to wait until Friday, that is okay with me also, especially if you might end up driving me here again on Saturday. I am so close. I don't know if my musing helped you make a decision about whether or not you should go today. Oh, I just said I don't know if any of that helped you make your decision about going today. It was not a direction to do so. Pasta farmer, no. Rip. It's always strange to me when people are like in a guild and they die and then they don't say anything. They just log out. F-pop. Oh, yeah.
Hi.
So this guildmate was saying that actually these whelps do drop the quest item. So we don't have to pull the big drakes. Yeah, and then realizing this, like, oh, we have DC issues. Like, we were very lucky that those happened when they happened. Yeah, and the whelps are casting fireballs. So those hit pretty hard and for quite a distance afterwards.
I'm out of range. Stage. I need to get closer.
The centaurs, or sorry, like the dragonkin that have like centaur bodies. I'm sorry, I just realized I'm chatting in party and I'm not chatting with my stream. Actual centaurs are classed as humanoids, yes. But yeah, they're discussing cloth drops and the reality that cloth drops drop off humanoids. Yeah, at least they're not classed as beasts or anything. Somebody was saying that I was rather brave to be pulling dragons by myself, and I was commenting that it was my pet, but I guess they have pets too.
That ability isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. That ability isn't ready yet.
I guess was the way I phrased it makes it sound like Melody was the one who decided to pull the dragons without consulting you. I mean, I don't even know why we have aggressive mode, but that is a choice.
That's it. I'm still recharging.
Aggressive mode seems like a way to weed out the hunters who don't know what they're doing. Yeah, like I'm really not sure why you would want aggressive mode when like defensive seems like it would do
I can't
more of what one wants.
not ready.
They just didn't have the idea for assist at first and had to iterate on it. Yeah, I like assist even better than defensive.
That ability isn't ready yet. I can't.
I kind of wonder if like assist where it was checking your target and then like re-attacking every time maybe was um um although it seems like you could just do a macro where like every time you change your target, it like control whatever your keybind is to have your pet attack. I admit I am starting to feel the press of time. I should remember on days that I'm gonna stream, I will feel much better if I am totally ready for work before I start streaming.
I'm out of range.
I do understand how you lack for buttons. It is always like strange to me that it's like you just play with the 12 buttons on your mouse.
That ability isn't ready yet.
Whereas like I'm using the 12 buttons on my mouse and my whole keyboard. R.I.P. Donut. Q, which becomes pet attack. Yeah. And I don't know, like, especially for a long time, I was really, I don't know if against is the right word, but I wasn't into rebinding stuff, so I just, like, made myself learn to hit more things, like, over time.
Not ready yet. I need to get closer.
So we are figuring out that those 250 elites are probably from someone else's failed attempt to do the quest that we are doing, and we don't have to collect all of the things from the different obelisks because someone has already helpfully summoned them for us. Yeah, well, they ran at the very least. They may have died. I mean, it's 250 elites, so I feel like that's fair, because it probably also pulls this 43 elites. Ooh, 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 good. Alright.
That ability isn't ready yet.
We got 45. Well, we might not be finishing this quest today. Ooh, wow, they are coming fast.
I can't cast that yet.
Ooh, helpful. I was like, I don't know if we can get a 60 in time, but, like, we do have a lock. This is becoming a very dangerous valley.
That's still recharging. That's still recharging. I can't do that.
Honestly, so somebody in the guild just logged in whose name is Nuts with a Z, and like I think that would be a funny one to die. Ah, nuts.
Inventory is full.
Inventory is full. Not ideal. However, it is good to know if we can get these done, I can come farm the whelps later. But I definitely could not do these two by myself. That just isn't happening. I'm gonna be cutting this close on logging off to get ready to go.
I can't do that. That ability. I can't do that. Not ready.
What is the World of Warcraft tradition? I missed exactly when you posted that. Pushing getting off for work or school to the last minute. Yes, that is a World of Warcraft tradition. Or like not going to bed until like way too late. World of Warcraft tradition. That's how you know you're playing vanilla, especially.
I'm out of range.
Us being on like FFA makes me think of like the high school club, Future Farmers of America. which is just kind of funny. I am gonna have an inventory problem though when both of those guys drop something and the heart drops. Like, I need 3 more inventory slots and I'm full right now. We did lose the healer, but it's because they are in the middle of something, so they will get summoned back. Talk about how dangerous this quest must be and that we're probably avenging somebody given that, like, it's green, but it's still summoning 250 elites that are yellow for me right now while the quest is green. And it's surrounded by all these caster elites. This quest probably should not be green at 49. This is, as they keep saying, thus. My Tama has arrived to your mailbox. Or at least it's been delivered to the post office. Yay! That is very convenient. I am very close. 250. I will not hit it before work. I hope not. Let's just... I'm hoping that Songville's not correct and then we are not going to get hyper spawns while in combat. We'll keep clearing it out.
Inventory is full.
Luckily, Songvale in chat and Levy in game are more aware than the rest of us were. On the one hand, I keep being like, oh shoot, I'm not gonna get to eat before going, but like, there's food at work, I will just eat when I get there. But yes, I have to remember to get ready for work before stream. Danger flappers, very much so. Big danger flappers. He has been summoned to the wrong layer. Luckily, he is 60, so that's not a huge issue. I don't know. You'd think it would definitely send it to the correct... Oh my goodness. I thought Rockpell's name seemed kind of familiar. He's in Good Vibes Fresh Coffee. I wonder if he at all remembers me. But yeah, you'd think it would be very careful to, like, send you to the same layer as your group mates. I don't know. Very strange.
That smell is I can't carry anymore. It's too far away. It's still recharging. That ability isn't ready yet.
Wow, he is not going down fast. It is a good thing that we got heals for this, honestly.
I can't do that. That ability isn't ready yet. Not ready yet.
All right. Well, that is a success for us today. There we go. I was gonna say it did not get me the thing. I don't have loads of time. But I don't want them to, like, eat it. So I guess we'll still go. I am a little bit concerned, but I have 5 minutes, so as long as DPS is okay, it will be okay.
That's still recharging.
Great, I guess we are just running. I feel like this is a dangerous choice for Corsos, particularly because we are not running anymore. At least it is okay now. He figured out his mistake, is what he was sharing in party chat, and now we're gonna be fine. Admittedly, I am now out of mana, so think that quest giver, yeah, is right here. So this is a high elf in vanilla. I think.
Can I assist?
Can't quite see his eyes.
Good luck, friend.
Strong magics and powers held the Drake's prison for so long, but we cannot allow any possibility that Backlash and Hematus may be released.
Till next week.
No longer will the Kirin Tor need to worry over the prisoners of Leflore. I will return to report the success to my master. Crassus will no doubt be pleased.
Be careful.
He said Crassus, yes. So he's, but Crassus was in Dalaran, for a while. So I think we are gonna upgrade this, because the agility is just too good. I don't remember how he died either. I don't think it was prior to WoW, but I'm not sure. And I'm gonna go turn this one in. I have a minute, but I think the turn-in's right here, and then I'm gonna hearth.
What's on your mind? Watch your back. Safe travels.
We are trying to convince the 45 to not go back and look to see if the corpse is still up because he did not loot both items. That is deeply cursed. Alright, well, it is time to end World of Warcraft for today. I need to go speed, get ready for work, and head on out the door. Thank you for hanging out. I'm not sure what I'm going to play next, although this was a lot of fun, so I don't know if I'll stream. I might play again tonight, but I don't know if I'll stream again tonight. Oh, thank goodness. Claw's deciding that it is not safe, everyone, so we do not have to worry about Claw dying. But I will catch all of you another time. I don't know when my next stream will be. It seems like I am largely just streaming on WoW Wednesday, but I am interested in playing this game, so you might see me tomorrow. Probably won't see me Friday, as I do have a car to be fixing. But I'll catch you again soon, and I hope y'all have a pretty good day. Thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye!